If you're a Bluey fan, you might sometimes find yourself wondering what it is about this show that has such mass appeal for people around the world of all ages. Its target demographic is typically preschoolers in Australia, but let's face it, this is a show meant for all ages, for all cultures. Its many episodes tend to prove this, and when you really get down to it, it's not like most kids shows that have a formula or follow specific trends. Bluey actually shakes it up quite a lot. It's amazing just how distinguishable a lot of its 151 episodes really are. After some thought, I've narrowed it down to 10 categories, so I'll go over each and explain what they're all about. Now keep in mind, some episodes really fit multiple categories, but considering there's so many episodes, I won't list the same example twice for more than one category. Anyway, let's get to it. First is the simple episodes. Examples would include Magic Xylophone, Bike, Hide and Seek, Movies, Obstacle Course, and Dirt. These are the types of episodes that provide a simple message accompanied by a simple narrative. These types of episodes are among the most common. It makes sense because they're the easiest to make. Season 1 had a ton of them. It was a good way to start the show, but as it went on, we get more of the other categories. Next we have the heavy episodes, which includes Copycat, Dad Baby, The Show, Onesies, Space, and The Decider. These episodes are less simple. They deal with a pretty heavy topic for a children's TV show. The topics Bluey delves into at times is one of the reasons why it's so beloved. Not just because it deals with the topics at all, but it deals with them in a delicate fashion that adults can understand more than children, but children can still enjoy the episodes for different reasons. Next is the emotional episodes, which includes Camping, Daddy Put Down, Rug Island, Duck Cake, Bored Yesterday, and Stickbird. These episodes leave an emotional impact whether they deal with a heavy topic or not. It's typically where something happens that causes a character to go into an emotional crisis before coming to accept the message of the episode, or being able to pass that message to another character. Or it could just be that what a character realizes is just so impactful. It really is the most simple things in life that leave that impact. The fact that the show is able to display this tells us how much care went into it. Then there's the Playtime episodes, which includes Blue Mountains, Taxi, Trains, Bus, Swim School, and Driving. In these episodes, playtime is the central focus. It's not so much the characters learning something from the experience, though that can be a part of it, but just goofing around, playing out some kind of story through only their imagination. It's a sort of demonstration of just how wild the characters can really be. They have a lot of love, and their playtime shows their love in all possible fashions. Moving on, we've got bottle episodes. This includes Takeaway, The Doctor, Early Baby, Sticky Gecko, Unicourse, and Housework. These episodes take place all in one location, all in the same building, all in the same room, or someplace outside, just as long as the scene never leaves that general area, no matter how many times the video cuts to the next take. It's where the story takes place and it never leaves. Think of it like a 7-minute version of the film 12 Angry Men. Then we have the experimental episodes, which includes Bumpy and the Wise Old Wolfhound, Chicken Rat, Escape, Midnight, Handstand, and Rain. These episodes can be either simple or complex in nature, but they have one thing in common. They're trying something that most Bluey episodes wouldn't, and that makes them stand out. It's almost always in the fashion of storytelling. There are many ways to tell a story, even in film and TV. It can be silent, it can be non-linear. That's what these types of episodes are about. They can use one of these unique styles of storytelling to make their episodes. Next is minor Bluey episodes, which includes Calypso, Mums and Dads, Pass the Parcel, Explorers, Stories, and Wild Girls. These episodes aren't too common, which makes perfect sense. The show is called Bluey, so we'd expect Bluey to be a major focus in a lot of the episodes. But these specific episodes in particular set her as a minor character, usually just as an extra. There are only a couple of episodes where Bluey doesn't even make a physical appearance at all, but that's not the ones we're talking about here. But it's nice to see the show set its focus on other characters than just Bluey, or any of the healers really. This makes it a good note to move on to the Friend episodes. This includes Shadowlands, Barky Boats, Circus, Octopus, Typewriter, and TV Shop. These episodes feature Bluey with at least one of her friends as major characters. She's got tons of friends, including Chloe, Coco, Mackenzie, Snickers, and more. They're typically playing a game and learning something from the experience. It's more than just a family show, it's a show for friends to enjoy and learn more about each other. Now that we got the friends out of the way, let's go to the family episodes. Examples include Bob Bilby, Favorite Thing, Road Trip, Christmas Swim, Musical Statues, and Dragon. These episodes involve the whole family getting together to partake in an activity. It's a lot of what we expect to see in the show, and it's very wholesome to watch. The family can learn things from each other and make memories with each other that they're going to want to remember their whole lives. The way they interact is easily one of the main reasons people love the Healers. Finally, we have the parenting episodes, which includes Yoga Ball, Fairies, Mum School, Omelette, Mini Bluey, and Chest. Bluey is a show that doesn't only appeal to kids, it also appeals just as much to the parents that watch. The idea with the parenting episodes is to give parents some tips on how they should raise their kids. It's to point out flaws in our parenting and how they can be fixed. There's many different ways to be a parent, but the best types typically seem to come from this show. It's just amazing what kind of parents these kids have. They're very lucky. There's probably more categories than this, but these are the 10 that stand out the most to me. No matter the type of episode, they all have one goal: to entertain and enlighten. Messages for the kids, messages for the adults, and messages for the family. Even the experimental episodes have some kind of moral to take from them. They aren't just there to stand out. The episodes you see in this show are a defining example of simple, yet deep. You're always sure to find something to give you solace within this 151 episode apparatus. Soon to be 152 with that 28-minute episode. That's a lot of Bluey. I wonder what this one will be.